Hey there, what's up, ladies? How are you? What's up? What's up? How you doing? Let me know in the chat. Happy Monday. Feel free to let me know you're watching today and just give me a hey girl, hey, and where it is that you're watching this training from. Just drop your city, your state, something like that. I would love to kind of see where this video takes all of us. And of course, if you find today's information super, super powerful and empowering and juicy, feel free to share this. I would absolutely love it if you could share today's video. Now, today I'm talking all about how women can prioritize their self-care and become healthy, confident queens. If you don't know who I am, my name is Chris Atkins. I'm the #1 mindset and success coach. And if you're a woman over 35 who is ready to take back control of her life and get healthy mentally and physically, then I have the perfect solution for you. My programs offered a tailored approach to help you make positive lifestyle changes that will empower you to get back to your best self. With a combination of nutrition, fitness, lifestyle, and mindset coaching, me and my team are here to help you create healthy habits to improve your overall well-being. So you'll be able to reclaim your best life by making lasting changes, all while having fun and feeling great. So today I'm going to give you 5 tips to help you create a healthy mindset, fitness, nutrition, self-care, and mindfulness lifestyle for busy women. But before I dive into these juicy tips, I want to tell you all about a really fun and exciting women's wellness series that I am going to be a part of every quarter. So it's called The Sexy Foundations of a Boss Up Babe. And we are going to host these quarterly events. On our very first one is March 9th coming up. It's also in June, September, and of course, December. Each quarter will be a little bit different, but also very, very similar, because we know that sometimes it takes a few times of hearing the same information that you're actually going to start taking some massive action on it. So the theme for March is all about motivation and how it gets you started. But habits is what keeps you going. And on March 9th, you're going to learn how to create habits that support the transformation that you have been dreaming about. The Sexy Foundations of a Boss Up Babe is for it's for women who are looking to thrive in their life. Myself and 2 other amazing coaches are going to be sharing tips and strategies that are guaranteed to help you boss up your body, your mind, and your confidence levels. Everything from nutrition habits, fitness, mindset, and hormone balancing. Again, this event is called the Sexy Health Foundations of a Boss Up Babe. Our next event is March 9th at 5:30 Mountain Standard Time. And you do need to register in advance. So I will make sure that I will put the Facebook event page in the link so that you know exactly what you'll be, where to register and all that jazz. So let me just kind of show you right there. There you have it. If you have any questions, I'm also going to be putting this same link in the comment section below. So if you're like, yes, sign me up for this fabulous free event, then you'll know where to find it. Okay, so we're talking 6 tips to help you become more, confident and prioritize self-care. All right. So tip number 1, get your pen and paper out, because you know how I like to just give it to you straight. So number 1 is make time for self-care. Ladies, that is the biggest decision you can make for yourself, is choosing to make the time for self-care. Women should prioritize self-care by carving out time for themselves each and every day to do something that makes them feel relaxed and nurtured. This could be anything from reading a book, taking a hot bath, meditating, or just simply taking a walk. I was having a really hard day yesterday. Like, I was just at this, something had happened in my life, and I had a lot of anger inside of me. I had a lot of, frustration. I needed some clarity, and I needed some vision, and I needed to just remember to breathe. Right. So I asked my daughter, I said, hey girl, let's grab the dog leashes. Let's take the dogs for a walk. Okay. And me just doing that for myself, one, it was very, very warm out. So I got to soak in all the sun. B, it helped me kind of get clear, right? There's something magical about moving your body. It takes that stored energy, that anger that I was feeling, that frustration, and it was getting it out of my body. Okay. So, first off, you have to make time for yourself. I just want to say, hey, Jessica, what's up, chica? How you doing, girlfriend? And then we have another, I love that, hand claps. Yes. Okay, beautiful. So that's number one. Number two is that you can practice mindful eating. Eating mindfully is essential for achieving optimal health. Women should be aware of what they're eating and make sure to include plenty of fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, healthy fats in their diet. I always tell my clients to literally eat the rainbow at every meal. Put as much color as you can on the plate. And if you're like, when's the last time I ate anything colorful? Then it's definitely time to start eating more colorful food. But honestly, guys, the art of mindful eating is what takes me out of having to follow a strict diet. And when I can be mindful and intentional with what I'm eating, who I'm being when I eat, how I'm eating, when I'm eating, what are the feelings that I'm eating, or when I'm eating, like it's more than just eating. It actually has nothing to do with the food that you're putting into your body. It's more about who you be when you eat. Okay, that's a part of intuitive eating, and that's the exact tool and strategy that I coach my clients on. I help them become intuitive, mindful eaters so that they can ultimately eat whatever foods that they want and they never have to diet again. How fucking awesome is that, right? All right, tip number 3 on creating a more confident, healthy, badass woman is to exercise regularly. Exercise is an important part of self-care. Women should aim to get at least 30 minutes of physical activity each day in order to maintain their health and their well-being. Okay. We're talking self-care, not just physical self-care, not just nutritional self-care, but we're going to be talking in all kinds of different self-care activities. And the goal is not to overwhelm you and for you guys to think, oh my God, I have so much work to do. Where do I even begin? Right? Like that's not the goal. So out of all of these tips that I'm going to give you today, I'm going to ask you to, if you're writing them down, circle the one tip that you are willing to start doing today. And that is simply by you choosing to start doing it, right? Every decision is a powerful decision, whether it's a decision that's moving you closer towards your goals or away from your goals. But hey, a boss up babe knows that either decision is super uber powerful and she has to take ownership of that. All right, tip number 4. It's a big tip. Get enough sleep. Sleep is an essential part of optimal health and well-being. So women should strive to get at least 8 hours of sleep per night. So if you tell yourself that you actually function with less than 6 hours, I want you to seriously ask yourself, are you lying? Just so that you can feel good about not getting any sleep? Is this a false belief? Right? We've all heard that belief of, like I'll sleep when I'm dead. I'm like, actually, if you don't get sleep, you will die. And then what? Like I'm just so confused by the whole that belief, right? Like I'll sleep when I die. That's that hustler's code. And trust me, I'm a huge hustler, but I also make sleep a priority. It is a non-freaking negotiable for me. I'm in bed by 8 p.m. every single night so that I can get up and feel rested, feel motivated, feel energized. So everything else has got to wait because my sleep is uber important to me. All right. Tip number 5. This is one that I am really, really needing these days. It's to connect with others. Women should make an effort to connect with other people in order to maintain healthy relationships and reduce the feelings of loneliness and isolation. Because when we feel lonely, when we feel isolated, we start to fall into like the negative spiral, the woe is me mindset, and it only gets darker and darker and darker. A lot of us felt that darkness in the midst of COVID, right? When we couldn't talk to anyone, we couldn't share hugs with everyone, we couldn't hold a hand with our loved ones. So I have made it a priority to connect with other women who I love surrounding my time with. And I'm intentional with this, right? I started an all women's book club that we literally are launching the beginning of March, right? So it's a free book club, and it's a way for me to prioritize my reading. It's a way for me to connect with women, not in the coaching field, right? Like just women who want to better themselves. I want to be around women like that. I don't know about you. So I'm intentionally choosing things this year that really align with self-care and confidence. Okay. So feel free to, if you're interested in joining our women's book club, feel free. We're reading The Subtle Art of Not Giving a F. And we would love to have you. It's free, right? But you do have to RSVP because I'm going to send you out a Zoom link to attend that meeting. Okay. So yeah, tip number 5 was all about connecting with others. The last tip that I have for you is to practice positive self-talk. I cannot tell you how many times that I get on the phone or I read Voxer messages and I hear messages like, I'm never enough. I'll never be able to lose the weight. I'll never be able to love my body. My cancer makes me feel not sexy, right? My treatment has turned my body into a monster. I'm not worthy enough to chase my dreams. Who am I to think that I can create a multiple 6-figure business? Like all of this negative self-talk has got to go, ladies. It doesn't serve you, right? So how do we honor ourselves and show ourselves love? Is by practicing positive self-talk. So women should make an effort to practice positive self-talk, which can help boost your confidence and your self-esteem. All right. Like, I hope that these tips have been very eye-opening for you. Because more women need to practice more self-care, right? I'm so sick and tired of hearing about women putting themselves on the back burner to take care of their kids, to be the best partner, to show up for their clients. Like, I'm like, cool, you're not going to really show up. Like, who are you really going to be in a year if you're dead? Okay. Like, right? Like that doesn't feel good to hear, but that's the honest truth. That's the reality that some women, like the path that some women are walking on. They're like, oh, I'll take care of me later. And then later never comes. And then all of a sudden they're 45 years old. Their kids are out of their house. Their husband has left them because, they're just like they've been a hot mess for 40 years. And then they're like, wow, I have nothing. Right. And they have to turn it around. And then they wish, that's when they tend to call me and they're like, Carissa, I just need to find myself again. I need to reinvent myself. I need to create a new identity that feels good for me. I need to get healthy because I've let myself go. Don't be the woman at 45 years old who was wishing and praying she would have done it at 20 or 30 or 35. Start taking care of yourself today, ladies. So those are my tips today. I hope that you enjoyed them. I am curious. Feel free to drop in the chat which tip you are going to choose to work on, right? Because you're one decision away from living a more happier, healthier, and more confident and abundant life. I would love to hear one of the biggest tips that you've taken away from this, or what one strategy that you're going to implement into your lifestyle. And if you're a woman who's ready to uncover her boss up wellness personality, I want to encourage you to take my free quiz. It literally is 90 seconds. And after that 90 seconds, you are going to have the opportunity to go to your inbox. You're going to check your email and you're going to get 5 strategies that are going to help you boss up, get fit, become healthy and wealthy. You're going to get those tips delivered straight to your inbox. No ifs, ands, buts about it. So you telling yourself that you don't know what to do to get healthy or to live your best life is a bunch of BS. Here's a quiz who's literally going to deliver you 5 tips on how you can reach your wellness goals. Okay. And if you're a woman who's like, hell no, I know what I need to do, and I just need the mindset, the motivation, the accountability, etc., and you are ready to change your life, you are ready to find and reclaim that beautiful badass boss babe within you, I want to encourage you to book your 15-minute boss up clarity call with me, and only if you're ready to boss up to the next level. I don't want you booking this call if you're going to make excuses on why you can't, get support or why you can't, live your best life. Like if you are ready to take the changes to hire a coach, to get the help you need so that you can ultimately boss up, book a call with me today. All right, ladies, I'm out of here. I got some coaching calls to do, and I hope you enjoyed today's mindset tips on how you can boss up your life. Bye for now.